month ago, I posted a video about this guitar. It turned out totally awesome, except for one major problem. They put the bridge too far back. So when I tuned up the guitar and tried to play it, I noticed that it still sounded out of tune. What's going on here, guys? So after messing with it for a few minutes, trying to get it in tune, trying to get it to stay in tune, I finally got out my tape measure and measured from the nut down to the saddles on the bridge. And guess what I discovered? The bridge was too far back. Instead of being 25.5 inches like it's supposed to be, it was more like 26 inches. And you know what that means, guys? It is impossible to get proper intonation. And if you can't get proper intonation on your guitar, when you're playing up here on the high notes, it sounds all out of tune and out of key. So at that point, I had a couple of options. I could either throw it in the trash can, no thanks on that one, or I could do what I actually did, which was to take the bridge off, move it up about a half an inch, drill new holes, and reattach it. But then that presents a couple of new problems. I then had 3 holes in the back of the bridge on the body that were now visible because the bridge was moved up. And those 3 holes were from the 3 screws in the back of the bridge where it was and wasn't supposed to be. I did my best to fill in the holes with some wood filler. I knew going into it, it wasn't going to be a perfect result. But what was my other option? Having a guitar with improper intonation. That was just not going to be a possibility. I didn't think I was really going to come close to matching the paint, but to my surprise, I matched the color really well. The other thing is that these 6 holes in the back of the body, where the strings are supposed to go through the body and then up through the bridge, those are no longer usable because they don't line up with the bridge anymore. And it's not a big deal because I can run the strings through the back of the bridge and it still works fine. So after I moved the bridge forward and I reattached it and I strung it up and I did a setup and got everything working, I can say without a doubt that I'm really happy with this guitar. It plays really good, sounds great, I can shred on it, I love it. I will do a more in-depth review and demo on this guitar coming up really soon, guys, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you did watch the other video that I put up last month about throwing this guitar in the trash, you might remember me saying that I sent a message to the seller telling him about the issue, and my request was, hey dude, just send me a new body, just the body, none of the parts or anything. I'll just take everything off and I will put it back together with the new body with the holes for the bridge in the correct spot. Just do that, that's all I'm asking. And he said, okay. That was at the point of the video. Well, shortly after that, I began exchanging messages from him, and I found he really wasn't okay. In fact, he was pretty annoyed. He thought I was lying. He thought I was making it up just to get a free body out of him. I had to send him like at least a dozen pictures with tape measures showing all the way the whole distance. Then he wanted pictures of me measuring another guitar to do like a comparison so he could see that in fact I wasn't lying, and he finally came back to me the next day with the solution. So guess what, guys? I'm getting another guitar like this one, except it's gonna be pink. So now the pink one is on the way. All right, that's it, guys. See you next time.